I just think like the last few days of practice, we had a couple bad practices, um, and I think it translated to the game. Uh, I think coach told us, man, because we had a practice yesterday and we did a lot of running for a lot of turnovers and a lot of lack of focus, and it carried over to the game. I think that was really the main thing. I just think we had a couple bad days of practice.
Tough to get back in the groove in the cold Northeast Ohio.
Yeah,
Seriously, that you think that's part of it?
I think it is. I think especially for guys that's not used to it.
Okay. Okay. What did Gross say to you at halftime?
Just pick it up. We had 10 turnovers at half or something like that.
Yeah.
So he was just saying, gotta take care of the ball and we gotta play harder. Or we was only up 8. They can beat us. They can win that game. So he just basically said that, and it motivated us to play harder in the second half.
Were there a lot of adjustments made, or is it just attitude? Is it just effort?
A little bit of both, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of both.
How'd you have to change your attitude? You think you guys were mentally checked out?
I wouldn't say we was mentally checked out. Well, yeah, we had a lack of focus, but I wouldn't say we was mentally all just checked out. Our focus wasn't there. I think that was the main thing. We just had to change our approach to the game. Offensively, starting with taking care of the ball. I think that was the main thing.
You guys worried all about? Seems like early on this season, you guys have sort of been a second half team.
Mm-hmm.
Any worry about not necessarily coming out fast enough early in games and then having to sort of pick it up later?
I think there's always going to be worry if we keep playing like that in the first half. I mean, if we play, all respect to Alabama State, but how our conference is. We come out playing like that against a Buffalo or a good team, it can really bury us. I think that's big. I think we have to get that corrected because, like you said, we always usually play the second half better than the first. We want to play both. We want to play 40 minutes of complete basketball. We don't want to just play 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We want to play the whole game, not just one half.
Obviously I told him after the game, I said, we're not going to certainly apologize for winning. I thought at times, certainly the first 4 minutes of the first half and portions of the second half, I thought we did some good things. And, it's hard to win at this level. So by no means, I told him congratulations on the win, and took great pride in singing the school fight song like we do after victories. We certainly don't take that for granted. We're very appreciative. Having said that, I thought we were awful. I didn't think we played very well. Thought we were sloppy, turned the ball over too many times. Thought we had made too many defensive mistakes. Thought our effort and attitude remind me of last year when I first got here early in the non-conference for the first time this year, and I was disappointed with that. But that's also how we practiced the last couple of days, and I've been trying to tell them that, practice makes permanent. Your habits, are what you go or rely on in pressure situations, and we've got to have better habits offensively, defensively. We've got to be more consistent with our effort. Our attitude's got to be a lot better than it was throughout the course of a 40-minute game to do what we're trying to do around here. They know that. I'm aware of that. It's my job to continue to help them and try to get the most out of them. We'll practice better the next 2 days. At least that's what I expect. I hope this got our attention because we didn't play very well. But, we get a chance to learn from a win. You don't get a chance to do that very often, playing like we played.
What did you say to them at the halftime? Because the halves were so distinctly different, especially offensively. I told Jamon it seemed like defensively that they were there for most of the first half. I mean, you held them without a field goal for the first 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You preach effort and attitude. Is it that simple, or was there a lot of rust?
I thought that was part of it. I don't mean to make it overly simplistic. I saw an interview with LeBron today where they got beat last night by Denver, I guess pretty handedly, and he talked about sometimes you just miss shots. I'm going to be honest, I thought the start of the game, Channel Banks in particular comes to mind. There were other guys too that were wide open and we missed shots. Second half, we made shots. And I thought that was the biggest difference. We made shots. The thing I will give our guys credit for is I thought throughout the 40 minutes, George, that they tried to play unselfishly. I did not think we went to pig ball or hero ball. I did not. That was a good thing. I thought we tried to play together, and we took good shots. So I'll give them that, and they should do that. But 17 turnovers, 10 in the first half, sloppy. Just, way too sloppy. We were that way in practice yesterday. We've got to get that cleaned up to get to where we want to go, which is to be a team that overachieves. And I told them, I said, look, I told you guys from the beginning, we're going to evaluate this thing on our standards. I'm not, this is not based strictly on outcomes. So I know the stat sheet looks like we defended like crazy. I thought we made a ton of defensive mistakes. I'll have to take a look at it, but, we didn't have it today. I'll have to have them more prepared for Saturday's game.
How much did the Cavens distract for that trip? Distract for what your routine?
Yeah, I got asked that earlier too. We have no excuses. We don't have excuses here. The game was scheduled for tonight. We need to play. What else?
Or not Tyler, but is Channel okay? I saw him.
Yeah, he got hit a little bit in the face. He'll be fine. Toll's got hit a little bit.
Speaking of Ding, where is he hurt?
Yeah, he had a shoulder injury. There's a chance we could have him back on Saturday, George. I think a lot of it depends on how he progresses over the next couple of days. We're going to do what we need to do, obviously, long term, in terms of our mindset with it. But, obviously he's a big part of what we do. I hope people appreciate how good he is defensively. He's, I just said on the radio, he's probably top 5 guys I've ever coached defensively in the front court as an assistant or head coach. He just affects the game big time. He sees things a mile away, So, but you can't replace him with one guy. I did think Manny and Sales, certainly from a stat sheet perspective, produced some tonight, which is great. And hopefully him being out tonight gives him an opportunity to get a little confidence and continue to add more depth, to our team, because we're going to need everybody at some point in time.